ChurchMilitant.tv would like to extend to you an invitation to participate in the first annual Bishop Fulton Sheen Gala being held on April the 5th. And get this, the dinner is both real and virtual. For those not able to attend in person, we will be live streaming the dinner. Now, if you're asking yourself, how can I go to a dinner over the internet? Then just click on the attached link. Please make it a point to check it out. It will be the first ever of its kind in the world, all in honor of Bishop Fulton Sheen, and in an effort to bring Christ to the internet. Just click on the link. God love you.
Hello everyone and welcome to The Vortex, where lies and falsehoods are trapped and exposed. I'm Michael Voris. We're coming to you from the 4th annual Cleveland, Ohio Right to Life Symposium, where a sold-out conference of pro-lifers are attending conferences and mapping out strategies to fight the evil of abortion. We were invited to give a couple of speeches, and we've been very, very honored by that. Most importantly, this Vortex is a shout-out to all faithful Catholics. The Pope needs you. That's right, the Holy Father is in need of an army of people who want to be saints. It can't be said any more plainly than that. As we know from sacred scripture, although, the army doesn't even need to be that big. Just a division or two will probably do, but it must be fiercely loyal to Peter, loyal to the one and only church established by Jesus Christ, loyal to the fullness of the truth, period. At an event like this, where very well-intentioned people, lovers of life and devoted to God, gather to support one another, a horrible reality is having to be faced. And it's even more horrible than abortion itself, because abortion is just a symptom of this horrible reality. The reality is that truth has been obscured. Truth, objective truth, once pushed aside, leads to all manner of evil, because truth is then treated subjectively, as in my truth versus your truth. This is the prevailing, predominant reality of our day, what Pope Benedict rightly called the tyranny of relativism. Only one institution on earth can effectively fight against the tyranny of relativism, and that is the church established by Jesus Christ to be the bulwark against evil, and that church is the one holy Roman Catholic and Apostolic Church built on Peter and his successors. The world, more than laws and programs and political strategies to fight against evil, needs the acceptance of the truth. There is only one truth. There are not multiple truths any more than there are multiple correct answers to the equation, what does 3 + 4 equal? Truth is one, and it is preached in its fullness by the Catholic Church, period. And the truth of that church, the faith of that church, is preserved in the office of Peter. Now, no lone man can do what needs to be done, so the Pope needs you. So, here is the challenge, particularly if you are young. What are you going to do to help the new Pope fight the evil of modern day? Sure, you can immerse yourself in the faith. You should. Learn and keep learning about it. You should. But what price are you prepared to pay? Love of Peter is love of the church he presides over, and love of that church is love of Christ, whose mystical body the church is, as St. Paul reminds us in his epistles. So beyond learning and reading, all good things and they must be done, what sacrifice are you willing to make? What legitimate pleasures of this earthly life are you willing to forego? Time, money, effort? The world will never embrace Christ, not even when he returns as judge on the clouds of heaven. He will be then being cursed by those damned souls free falling into hell. But some of the world will embrace him, and it is your duty, my duty, your obligation, my obligation as one who has embraced him, to reach out and save whoever you can, to bring the light of the authentic gospel to whoever will hear it. The gospel is compiled and preached by the Catholic Church, not a made-man, watered-down version of it. Truth is all glorious, all radiant, and it is its nature to shine forth. There is no such thing as a partial sunrise, and there is no such thing as partial truth. Partial truth is a lie, and it has been the major weapon of choice of the diabolical since he first slithered into the garden all those many, many millennia ago. So, new Pope, new challenge, new times, but same old question to all of us. What will you do? The Pope needs help. Time to step up. God love you. I'm Michael Voris.
Sick of TV and its cultural rot? Tune in to churchmilitant.tv and become a premium subscriber, where you will get access to fresh shows with solid church doctrine. As a premium subscriber, you'll get hundreds of hours of programming, which includes investigative shows, catechesis, apologetics, church history lessons, and a lot more. What are you waiting for? Forget the bad television and dive into the riches of the Catholic faith for only $10 a month.